This is super interesting. In the moments before it became known that Fox News and Dominion Voting Systems settled the Dominion defamation suit, wherein Fox News will pay Dominion $787.5 million, when it looked like this was going to go to trial and continue to trial towards the end, the lawyers representing Fox News threw Trump and his allies under the bus. And this is absolutely fantastic. Newsweek reports Fox News throws Trump under the bus and reads, Fox News's legal defense appears to have taken on a new strategy in the company's fight against a defamation lawsuit by Dominion Voting Systems for the network's alleged lies about the company during the 2020 election, blaming Donald Trump. Critical element to this, which is a quote from the article we will put up on the screen. Quote, the night before the trial's scheduled start, attorneys for Fox News filed documents imploring the judge overseeing the case to allow them to introduce evidence arguing the company's allegedly defamatory claims against Dominion voting machines were primarily inspired by Trump's own rhetoric that the election, with Dominion's involvement, was specifically rigged against him. This is the similar idea that many of the January 6th rioters tried to invoke as their legal defense when their cases were adjudicated. It's Trump's fault. Trump told us to riot. Trump told us to be here, whatever. And then Trump says, I said peacefully. And, then that's where the debate comes from. It's a very similar argument that Fox News lawyers were going to make. Of course, the case ultimately ended up being settled. Now, I want to be really clear and honest with you about what this is versus what it is not. This strategy from Fox News saying Trump was leading this whole thing. This is not Fox News finding a moral compass or anything of the sort, not even close. This is what Fox News always does. We've seen so many examples of it. And Alex Jones has done it, who's separate from Fox News, and so have many others of these right-wingers. The lawyers will try to come up with whatever legal argument is best when they need to do it in a court of law. It is totally separate from what happens on the air. For example, when lawyers argued in court that Tucker Carlson is an entertainer, he's not a news person, he's an entertainer. He uses hyperbole. He uses exaggeration. You can't hold him legally accountable for the letter of everything he says. It might look like a news show, but fundamentally, Tucker is an entertainer. And it's not that he's lying. It's that he's using the stylistic tools of hyperbole and exaggeration. But the zoom out big picture takeaway here always is that we have to remember that they want to be seen as newsworthy and trustworthy in terms of their public presentation. When it becomes legally too hot, they step back and say, well, that's an opinion show and this is entertainment and whatever else the case may be. That's the same here. When they were doing the quote reporting, I'm using language that doesn't even make sense. It wasn't reporting. When they were doing the propaganda and lies around Trump actually won and Dominion Voting Systems was part of the rigging and all these things, they were doing it, yes, primarily for ratings, but by presenting it as if they really believe it. Whether they did or didn't, it's a mixed bag. It seems that Tucker and Laura Ingraham and Hannity didn't believe it, but that Maria Bartiromo did. Okay, it doesn't matter. They were presenting it as news. And then now they want to say, well, listen, I mean, we were just kind of repeating the stuff Trump said. It wasn't so much that we believed it or that we were trying to defame anybody. End of the line here is $787.5 million settlement agreed to by Dominion and Fox News. Fox News will pay. The Smartmatic defamation lawsuit isn't over and continues. After the break, I want to dig in specifically to this little detail that Fox News will not have to apologize on air for defamatory election lies. Make sure you're subscribed on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/The David Pakman Show. Quick break, right back.